Robinson Crusoe, often called the first English novel, was written by Daniel Defoe and published in 1719. The novel is the tale of a one-man survival on a desert island following a shipwreck. The novel is about how the title character Robinson Crusoe becomes marooned on an island off the northeast coast of South America. As a young man, Crusoe had gone to sea in the hope of making his fortune. Crusoe is on a ship bound for Africa, where he plans to buy slaves for his plantation in South America, when the ship is wrecked on an island and Crusoe is the only survivor. Alone on a desert island, Crusoe managed to survive thanks to his pluck and pragmatism. He keeps himself sane by keeping a diary, managed to build himself a shelter, and find a way of saving useful goods from the wrecked ship, including guns. 12 years pass in this way until one day Crusoe finds a single human footprint in the sand. But he has to wait another 10 years before he discovers the key to the mystery: natives from the nearby islands who practice cannibalism have visited the island, and when they next return, Crusoe attacks them using his musket saved from a shipwreck all those years ago. He takes one of the natives captive and names him Friday because, according to Crusoe, probably an accurate calendar, that's the day of the week on which they first met. Crusoe teaches Friday English and converts him to Christianity. When Crusoe learns that Friday's fellow natives are keeping white prisoners on the neighboring island, he vows to rescue them. Together, the two of them build a boat. When more natives attack the island with captives, Crusoe and Friday rescue the captives and kill the natives. Crusoe sends them both off to the island in the newly made boat, telling them to free the other prisoners. Meanwhile, a ship arrives at the island. A mutiny has taken place on board, and the crew throw the captain and his loyal supporters on the island. Before the ship can leave, Crusoe has teamed up with the captain and his men, and between them they retake the ship from the mutineers who settle on the island, while Crusoe takes the ship home to England. Robinson Crusoe has been away from England for many years by this stage. He was marooned on the island for over 20 years, and his parents have died. But he has become wealthy thanks to his plantation in Brazil, so he gets married and settles down. His wife dies a few years later, and Crusoe, along with Friday, once again leaves home. In the popular imagination, Robinson Crusoe is a romantic adventure tale about a young man who goes to sea to have exciting experiences before finding himself alone on a desert island and accustoming himself gradually to his surroundings, complete with a parrot for his companion. But the key to understanding Defoe's novel is its context. It was written at a time when Britain was beginning to expand its colonial sites, and it would shortly become the richest and most powerful country on earth, thanks to its imperialism expeditions. Crusoe embodies this pioneering mercantile spirit. He is obsessed with money and takes great pleasure in the physical objects, such as the guns and powder, which he rescues from the wreck. Man Friday is, in the last analysis, his own private servant. Luis Buñuel directed Adventures of Robinson Crusoe, released in 1954. Luis Buñuel filmed an account which at first viewing appeared to be a rather simple, straightforward telling of Robinson Crusoe. A big standout with this film is that Buñuel breaks the previous film's tradition of having Friday as a slave and Crusoe as the master. A 1997 movie entitled Robinson Crusoe starred Pierce Brosnan. The 2000 film Castaway with Tom Hanks as a FedEx employee stranded on an island for many years also borrows much from the Robinson Crusoe story.